Hello again, guys. Welcome to CineQuest video. Today is going to be another loose video, nothing too structured. I was watching another YouTuber's reviews, and I came across one of his videos talking about some vinyls that he acquired. Ryan from Ravens OS Fan 89, I believe is the way you say it. But I'll link his channel below. You can check it out. He does really good movie reviews. He decided to share some of his vinyls, and I was like, you know what? I want to share some of my vinyls too. Specifically, vinyls that I have acquired over the past couple of years that are soundtrack related. Soundtracks from movies that I've seen, movies that I like a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to go over some of those. So if you bear with me, we'll go over the first one. So the first vinyl soundtrack I have here is probably one of my favorite movies of all time, be it horror, comedy, action, drama. It's Return of the Living Dead. I believe I purchased this at Texas Frightmare Weekend in 2018, I believe. But yeah, it was just happened to come across it. I mean, I love the song "Do You Want to Party." It has a bunch of great songs on here from great bands. This is the actual vinyl itself, nothing too extravagant. Has the Cramps, awesome. 45 Grade, Party Time, probably the best song on here. TSOL, I'm not sure you pronounce that, but the Flesh Eaters, Rocky Erickson, The Damned, one of my favorite punk bands. The Tall Boys, the Jet Black Berries, SSQ and SSQ. This is the back of it here. Nice. It's got I love that cover. I love that cover. I used to have a poster of this, but I no longer have that anymore, which is a bummer. Anyways, Return of the Living Dead. I am a fan of this company. They always seem to come out with these really badass looking covers of soundtracks from films, especially horror movies. It's Waxwork Records, and this one is Bride of the Reanimator. There's the front there. Really cool artwork. You have the back there. Really, really cool. And I believe this is just, it's not really like songs per se. They're just like, it's like musical scores and like almost like portions of the movie that play along in this. But let me see if I can show you the actual record itself. This is just really cool. I love this. I try to jump on the chance of every time they come out with one of these because they are hella collector's items. Look at that. That's fucking beautiful, man. It's amazing. I love it. I believe the record is like a green color. So this is that. Look. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. It's a double disc, so I believe the other one. The other one had a heart. This one, though, just as green. Has an eye on the back. I believe that's an eye, right? Yeah, that's an eyeball. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, that is Bride of the Reanimator from Waxwork. Waxwork Records. I have not played this one yet because I'm hoping to get a better record player, better turntable, and I will save that listening for when that happens. Record player I have is very old, and it plays albums like a quarter note higher than the original, and that's very annoying. Next one on here is another. Where did I get this one from? I think I got this one at. Where did I get this one? I think I got this one at Texas Frightmare Weekend when I got the Return of the Living Dead one. It is Monster Squad soundtrack. And the really cool artwork on here as well. That's the back. It comes with this little sleeve insert. That is, sorry, you got Wolfman characters from the movie, and then of course, this always comes with like some extra goodies here, you know. Got the Wolfman there, and then of course that's the back of that. This one is also a thing of beauty. It's got that splattered green look to it. It's got the kids in the front, Gilman in the back with an advertisement for a crossbow. Amazing. Again, I think I've heard this one time, but it was on someone else's turntable because they had a better one. They had a better system than I had here at home. And this is the other disc. Also, splattered green. Got the police car, the dad's police car, and you have Wolfman because he's got nards. Actually, I think the hole, if you can see closely, the hole is right where his nards would have been. But this Wolfman, I guess, doesn't have nards. I'll say though, if you didn't take that close of a look, it's a cutout to make a Wolfman mask. This one, I don't recall paying this much for this. I believe I just it was sealed up, and I just happened to have this extra. I probably could have paid $50 for one of these vinyls. I don't remember, but sometimes you just don't think straight when you're making purchases, you know. It's Hellraiser soundtrack, and I think this is also from, I'm not sure here, Death Waltz Recording Company. Cool, man. You have a Pinhead on there. There's the back with the chains. You got the Cenobites. I'm going to take it out of the sleeve here so you can get a closer look. That is what it looks like in the light. The box on the other side. Wish I could display these a little bit better because they're kind of just packed in with the rest of my vinyls. Another one I picked up, another horror movie. I think it's mostly horror movies, but I mean, they're not all horror movies. But here it just happens to be another one. It's The Witch, the Robert Eggers movie. This one's not as collectible. It's just a regular soundtrack. Nothing fancy about this. Just has Black Phillip on the front and the back. And then this back art's cool though. The Witch, a New England Folktale, original motion picture soundtrack by Mark Corbin. Yeah. Also, I have not heard this one either. Saving that also for a better record turntable. This one actually just recently acquired at a used record store in San Antonio, just when I was visiting. Decided it was a nice, I forget the name of the place, but the guy who worked there was like extremely nice, great customer service. But it is Dragnet, the 80s movie with Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd. Of course, it's based off the TV show Dragnet. Dan Aykroyd is Joe Friday's son, grandson, something like that. There's the back of it right there. Has a bunch of clips from the film there. And nothing special about the record itself. Also, not too bad. I think I got this for like $3. Couldn't pass it up. And it said the guy also gave me a deal on another record, which I'm about to show you right now. Anyways, if I find the name, I'll link the thing. I'll link the name of the place below because I think they have an Instagram. And yeah, it's a pretty cool place. Like I said, the guy's really nice who work there and great customer service. And also we'll work with you, kind of give you some deals and stuff. So that was cool. This next one is a ridiculous movie. It's Troma's War. All right. There's the back of that. I haven't really done too much cleaning up with this one. It still has the shrink wrap still on it. But I have a little thing here with Chris DeMarco. I won't read any of this, but it's that. I think I got this at another San Antonio record store. The one downtown. I don't remember the name of it, but look at that. Hell yeah, dude. That is a nice collector's item there. This Troma's War. I'll read some of these. Yeah, you see the back of that also. On the beach, ambush, stolen babies, search and destroy, breaking bamboo, rumble in the jungle, mow 'em down, aftermath, requiem for the fallen, storm is rising, flamenco floors, Jerusalem funk, down and dirty, waltz of death, the capture, battle, glory, triumph, and alive. Can't wait to listen to this one. If you haven't seen Troma's War, you know how ridiculous this movie is. I mean, if you're familiar with any Troma movie, yeah, it's just wild. It's funny. I've never seen this movie, but I know it exists. And I saw this, and it was like $2. Of course, gotta get it. Savage Streets with Linda Blair. This is the back of it, and shows some clips from the movie. And again, nothing special about this record. Curb Records, it's pretty plain, you know. But yeah, I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to buy this. But yeah, I don't know much about it. Savage Streets, music from the original motion picture soundtrack. There it is. I'm not sure this one counts necessarily because it was an actual album, but it's also an actual movie. So it's Purple Rain. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have this one. So it's nothing. There's nothing real special about it. They're making a lot of these, and I see these everywhere. So it's Prince, Purple Rain, had to get it. Great album. I have a bunch of Prince stuff as well. There was a record store in Dallas that was going out of business, and me and my cousin raided their 45s, and I think we bought like 8 of them, and they were all Prince, and we had to kind of determine who was going to get what because we wanted all of them to ourselves, and since I happened to be leaving at the time to move down here, we kind of had to just sit there and determine who gets what singles, assuming there's a B-side to one of those that we wanted. But yeah, I'll share those at some point. And the last soundtrack, I believe this was also from Waxwork Records. It's a movie from the original. It's the original motion picture score by Joseph Bishara. It's Malignant. That wacky movie that came out. I remember when I went to go watch this. Our other podcast, Cinequest podcaster, Roland, didn't believe or didn't want to believe that James Wan was doing this ridiculous movie deliberately. I told him, I go, this is just this dumb movie, and I get the joke. Therefore, I love the movie. He did not feel the same way, but regardless, there's the back of it there. This is a heavy-duty cover. Oof. I don't know if you heard that, but I'm not even trying to break the spine on this thing. It's the trophy from the movie. So you can see the actual record. It's very pretty. Of course, it's not the only one in there. There's a double, and same thing with this one too. Beautiful. Anyways, those are my soundtrack vinyl records that I have. I have more vinyls, regular vinyls. I did want to probably share some of my live recordings, vinyls that I have. I was collecting those for a while too, and I mean, vinyl records are fun. You know, I mean, if you don't have a decent system, I mean, you might as well just listen to it on your phone. I mean, but if you like collecting them, I mean, do it. I think they're great collector's items. But I hope to upgrade my turntable soon so I can actually listen to these maybe on a rainy day or something. But live records, I was collecting those for a while. I have a few. I would like to share those at some point. I won't put Frampton Comes Alive because everybody has that, or Kiss Alive. I don't have that. I do have Frampton Comes Alive, but that was my father's record. But I have a few that I found that were pretty rare, at least when I saw them. I haven't seen them since. But I'll share those next time. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Tell me what soundtracks you have, or if you have a video showing your soundtracks. I have CDs also, soundtracks that are on CD. I'll do another video on that. I have a few of my favorites that I listen to regularly, and we can talk about it. Because I mean, music and movies kind of go hand in hand with me, and I mean, just in general, music and the score can make a movie like 100 times better. And even if it's just a song that you know that is placed at just the right moment in a movie, can really make the scene. And yeah, so we'll see you next time.